If you're a U.S. military veteran and you apply for a loan with USAA, Navy Federal, and Veterans United, and they denied your loan because you didn't have good credit, pay attention to this video. The VA does not have a minimum credit score set for the VA loan. So if you read the VA handbook, it clearly states there is no minimum credit score. So if the VA handbook isn't stipulating a minimum credit score, why are these lenders stipulating a minimum credit score? Well, that's because lenders have something called overlays, which means they take the VA guidelines and they put their own guidelines on top of the VA guidelines. So they're pretty much telling you if your credit scores are not good, they don't want to work for you. So if you have gotten denied from any of these lenders, or maybe even a credit union or some of the bigger box lenders like Chase and Wells Fargo, so on and so forth, they're simply telling you you don't fit our criteria. But just because you don't fit their criteria doesn't mean you don't qualify for the VA loan. That just simply means you need to pick the right lender. I am now helping veterans down to a 400 credit score. Yes, you heard that right. A 400 credit score. Because the VA underwriters don't just look at your score. They look beyond your score. They're looking at things like residual income, which is just a fancy way of them trying to determine how much money do you make after all your bills are paid. They're looking at your rent history. If you paid your rent on time, you should be able to make your mortgage payment on time. They're looking at job stability and compensating factors, how much money you got in the bank. They're looking at the full picture, not just your score. And that's good news for you. So if you're buying a house in 2026, but your credit's not there because you've been through something and you still want to buy a house, I got your back. So what I want you to do, tap that link on my profile, book a one-on-one consultation. Let's talk. If you're ready to apply right now, you're ready to get pre-approved, text me at this number, 945-398-4256. I'm licensed in Texas, Georgia, and I'll soon be licensed in California, Florida, and a long list of other states. So if I didn't mention your state, don't get discouraged. I can still help you. Drop a note in the comments if you're interested. Peace.